So this is how it all started. Back in June, I started posting my ventriloquism videos in June on TikTok, and a agent from America's Got Talent by the name of Benjamin Baldwin was watching my videos, and he emailed me, contacted me, and we set up a date to do a Zoom video chat. So the date came. We chatted up. He wanted to know more about me. Was looking for a ventriloquist for season 20, and saw my videos, and he reached out to me. Um, Other ventriloquists have an additional skill. They they can sing. They're a stand-up comedian, and some of them can do impersonations of celebrities. I can't do any of those things. And so he noticed that I was a motivational speaker, and so he wanted me to, you know, do something with the motivational speaking. All right. It's kind of tough for me because I've never done it with, you know, with the ventriloquism at the same time or whatever. So set it up. He told me that what they do is they set a budget for me. They would fly me out to Pasadena, California, and it's a 72-hour commitment. All right. Then they fly you back. It's pre-recorded, which I never knew. I thought it was always live, but I guess that makes sense for it to be pre-recorded because you don't want to do something or mess up or say something that's not for live television or whatever. And so I had to send in 2 redemption videos. I sent them in, and if he feels that it's good, that's the first approval process. So he said, "I love these. These are awesome. I'm going to submit them." Right. And then the California wildfires hit, right? People lost their homes, whatever, and some wildfires happened in Pasadena, California, and they were using the center where they do auditions for victims. They were using it as a shelter for the victims who lost their homes, and so some stuff was put on pause. And after that, I didn't hear nothing back. And so I reached out a couple times, didn't hear anything. And so I did my research or whatever, and I talked to some people who knew some others who've been on there. And they said sometimes they don't get back with you. They probably found somebody or whatever. And again, like I said, they probably found another ventriloquist who could sing, right? Or who, as a stand up comedian, or who can impersonate a celebrity. And I can do neither one of those things. Now, I can impersonate Elvis Presley a little bit, but it's not all that. All right. So that's where it's at. I know that in the video interview, he did say, if not this season, maybe next season, which will be season 21. But I don't know. But it's all good because, like I said, they reached out to me. I didn't reach out to them. And other people have said, Rob's, you should, find another agent. But I'm not pressed about it. There are other programs that I can get on or whatever I can pursue, and we'll just see what God has to say. That's the main thing. I'm really more of a fit towards the youth, the kids, the elementary schools. Love the ventriloquism. For an adult audience, people want you to, compromise. Say nasty jokes, nasty things, cuss, and I just don't do that. I don't do that. I don't sing. I'm not a stand-up comedian, and I don't really impersonate celebrities. So, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's no big deal. It's not a biggie. I just know that this skill is a multi-million-dollar skill. There's people like Terry Fader, who's a ventriloquist. He's a stand-up comedian making millions in Vegas. You got Darcy. She's a singer. She was on America's Got Talent. And you got others. So, but I just see what God has to say. That's the main thing. What is God saying about all this? So that's the update. I just wanted to update you guys and let you know where everything was at. All right. I haven't been on Facebook much, but I'll probably try to be on here a little bit more in the summertime. Peace.